guys, it's time for another fun jewelry unboxing. First, this is not the box we're going to do the video on today, but I am going to show it off because I can do it quickly. So this box is only like 2.5 pounds, and my total cost was $30.50. So I bought the box for 16 bucks plus the shipping, handling fees, $30.50. I would not normally spend that much on so little jewelry, but the reason I bid on this one was because it's all pretty much duplicates, and I saw on the listing these tags, Humanities. I found a Humanities shirt a while back, probably 2 years ago, and sold it for like $60, just a basic t-shirt. I was not able to find any Humanities jewelry online at all, but it was a company in the 90s, and it says, each and every item sold from the Humanities Environmental Catalog will protect 10 square feet of threatened forest land. And yeah, it's just cool stuff. This is like mother of pearl with a little dragonfly on it on a leather cord. And that's what all of them are. And I was not able to find any other Humanities jewelry listed, but I'm thinking I can get at least 10 bucks for these, and there's gotta be at least 20, 25 of those in there. And then there's some random other stuff that I didn't even bother looking up because I was excited to have those. They all have little price stickers on them. $2.99 for this. Urban Elements leather bendable bands, and there's a couple of those. And then these are wooden bead necklaces. Bead Buzz is the brand on these. Haven't looked those up, or I tried to look these up. I didn't see anything Bead Buzz, but I think it's just those 3 things. Oh no, there's one other. There's these Urban Elements leather bracelets too. So there's only essentially 4 listings that I have to do, and even if these things make me $1 each, that's something. But I think the Humanities I should be able to get at least 10 bucks a piece for, and that pays far more than the $30 I spent on that. So there's that. Like I said, I don't normally buy a lot of small loads like that because I like being under $5 a pound for random jewelry, but I did see that Humanities logo and I knew that was a pretty popular thing. So if you are out and about and you find Humanities t-shirts from the 90s, they do really well. This is the box that I intended to show off today. The box weighs 14 pounds, 13 ounces. I think it was advertised as a 14-pound box. My total cost on this one was $46.08. I'm going to slice into it, and I am going to show it off as I go. I know everybody prefers that to me unboxing and then showing off at the end. That's just quicker for me. So I tend to do that for the bigger boxes. So this might end up being a multiple part video, but I'm going to try to do it quickly and see if I can fit it all into one. So this is the inside of the box, and 14 pounds for, what did I say, 46.08. So I am well under my $5 per pound, and I am going to aim you down here and start showing it off. So we've got some plastic bangles, always plenty of bangles. This is a prayer beads with basketballs and a little cross. Can't even see the basketballs very well, but they're little basketball beads. Interesting. Lots of feather things. So these are earrings, so I'm going to, like I always do, set all of the earrings aside until the end some crazy feathers. Those are earrings too. Hopefully some of them have matches, although I could probably sell a lot of this is weird. This is like one earring there, and oh, it is just one earring. I thought that was a card holding the earring on, but that's just the back of one earring that's got all these feathers stuck to it. But I'm not seeing matches for all of these feathers, so I could probably do a listing of just single feather earrings because they can be mixed and matched or worn individually. There's some crazy stuff. So this is not attached to anything. It's very cool. It doesn't look like it has a pin or a pendant spot, so I'm not sure exactly what its intended purpose was. Maybe an earring to go with all my other feather earrings. So many feathers. Earring. Wow, okay. It's a funky crochet earring. Man, there's a loose feather. I have to wash my hands real well after this. Luckily, I'm getting really good at washing my hands, people. This is a nice, heavy, vintage plastic bangle. It's made in China, so not too vintage. Rhinestone plastic bangle. Kato set, earrings and a necklace. Super fun turquoisey color, clear. It was marked $9.99 and marked down to $6.99. And I would probably sell it for about $8. Let's see. I want you to always have something fun to look at. Some more funky plastic bangles. This one is a super neon-y orange, but it's coming out almost yellow. And the red looks right, but that neon orange is not showing up the right color. This is a multi-chain seed bead necklace. No branding with the little knot in the middle, so it's not actually tangled. It's supposed to be like that. No branding, but it's kind of cool. Let's see. The more I tilt you downward, the more likely I am to lose you, so and have you topple forward on me. Set some of this stuff aside. And then at the end of the video, or at the end of each of these videos, I will give a better idea of what I think I can sell out of this, and or what I choose to sell, and for how much. But this is a broken rhinestone, missing a lot of rhinestone bangle bracelets. One thing I like about sorting first and then showing it all off is that you guys don't have to watch me fight through the tangles. I don't personally mind the tangles, but I feel very awkward sitting here knowing that people are watching and I'm just sitting here struggling with tangles. But it's just an earring that was caught up on a bunch of stuff. Another bangle bracelet. Some more fun bangles. So many bracelets in every batch. A really pretty broken earring or necklace pendant. Fun tin design. Bangle. Another green one. So I'll have a nice little lot going of these, I'm sure. Earrings. Oh, I love it. Hope I have a match for this. Oops, showing you the back of it. Hope I have a match for that. I know I said I wasn't going to show earrings until the end. Oh, this is funky. It is a leather bracelet with a little inside zipper pouch. So you can hide your money in there, I guess, and wear your fun bracelet. I really like that. If you're going out and about and you need to carry a $20 bill for emergencies, there you go. That's cool. I haven't seen one like that before. Somebody will definitely want it. Another bangle, stretchy bracelet. There's a pretty etched bangle, gold tone, and some silver tone. If I think for a minute that something might be a fine metal, I will mention it. I do, as I'm folding them in the end and tossing them aside, I at least do a quick magnet check on everything, just to be sure, and then I'll test anything that needs to be tested. This I like. This is my favorite piece so far. It is Lucky Brand. You can see on the toggle there. And it's a nice, heavy Lucky Brand necklace. Looks at a glance like it has all of its stones and parts. It's a little twisted up. I like that one. And that's something I could easily get in the $15 to $18 range resale price. Here is a set of bangles. They are attached, but it looks like they are intended to be taken apart. So, some fun gold tone bracelets. Oh, this is cool. Check out this watch. Bling, 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 all the way around. Trying to see, I think it's just Geneva. Yes, Geneva Platinum. But that is pretty awesome. I just listed a giant lot of watches because I decided I didn't want to deal with them, but sometimes I get a random watch that I really want to deal with, so this one will probably be one that I would choose to sell. Bunch more bracelets. Going to toss those aside. Here's some room for some more stuff. Okay. Here is a neon green bracelet to go with that lot. And this is a different thickness style. And it's a little smaller, but it's a pretty lilac colored bangle. This over here. This is fun. It has has to be branded, please. Wow, check this out. I'm gonna have to do some research on some of these materials. Most of them do appear to be stone. Cinnabar. I don't know what this minty green one is offhand. This is a really fun mosaic type shell piece. This is really incredible. Somebody is going to want this. I thought for sure it was going to be branded, but not seeing a brand on this guy. I am in love with that though. That is really pretty. I don't know what this pink is. They do all appear to be stone for the most part. This one will take me a little bit of research, but that is my new favorite piece from this box. And I'm guessing between that and the Lucky Brand piece, I could essentially make my money back with just selling those two. This is a fun necklace also. Thought J. Crew, but it's not marked. It's got the similar J. Crew clasp though. Do like that one. There are definitely going to be some chains that I would have to take a break from filming to untangle at some point, but we can deal with that when the time comes. This is a super long, sparkly black bead necklace. Earring. Another fun but unbranded necklace. It's got these little medallion coin things hanging from it. No brand on that one either, but I do like it. And then guess what we have here? Some more random bangles. Doing a quick look for any maker's marks inside them, but not that helpful. Here I have a light up pumpkin that actually lights up. Normally when I get these, they're not donated until the light dies on them, so he's cute. Earring. 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 Bangle. This is a fun bangle. Made to look like wood, but it's peeling in parts. No maker in it. It seems like it was high quality, nice piece at one point in time. A loose pendant, either off of an earring or a necklace. Another bangle. Oh, this is a fun knuckle ring, and it is marked. It says DC on the side. Let's see. Fits on my pinky. That's interesting. I will have to look up DC and see if there is any value to that piece. I do makeup brooch. That's fun, sparkly, for any fun beautician out there that wants to advertise. More bangles. More feathers. Another leather strap bracelet. This one doesn't have a fun pocket on it. Has a number and says China on the inside. It's cool though. Another bracelet. More earrings. This is another fun seed bead necklace, tassel, some fun stones on there. Fun little dainty beaded bracelet. I did sell one of my mass jewelry lots today. I've been starting them at $9.99 auctions and putting one big one up every Sunday and then maybe a couple smaller ones throughout the week. But 350 pieces, and it went up to $32-ish. So not very high, but I'm very clear in it that it would be great stuff to sell in like a local flea market type setting, or not necessarily for online sales, which does take away some of my prospective buyers, but I also want to be completely honest and don't want them to think they're gonna get super high-end items. This is a broken necklace, unbranded though, or at least in its current state it's unbranded. Bracelet. Toss some of this stuff aside. And try to kind of sort it as I toss it aside to decide what I might want to do with it. Oops. Makes it easier in the end. And I make a research pile, and I need to check the metals pile. Don't want to forget anything. Up here is the broken piece off of that necklace. Another crochet earring. Some more bangles. Broken. Red bead. I don't know if it's gemstone or glass, but it's nice. It's heavy. Definitely not plastic. And here's another super thick bracelet. Fun snake python print. More tangles. Another fun bracelet. I personally like these kind that are open on the one side. Maybe not quite this thick because they slide around. And I do a lot of typing throughout the day, and having dangly bracelets and bangles on drives me nuts because they constantly clank against the desk and the keyboard, and I don't want to deal with that. So I like the ones that I can wear tight to the skin. And that's just a chain. What I thought was the pendant on it was an earring that was stuck to it. So. Thought I had this one coming out, but it might take more work than I anticipated. So, bear with me. Here we go. This looks like those like paper wrapped beads. Nice little necklace. Yeah. It's just tangled on itself right now. I think I just twisted it the wrong way to make it worse, so I will let it sit and think about not being tangled anymore, and then we'll give it another try. This is fun, but I think, oh, it might be broken. I just did a huge lesson on gemstones online on a fun website, and now I can't for the life of me think about what some of them are, but I'm pretty sure I saw this red and black one, and it's really pretty, and it's a long seed bead necklace, but each end has a string hanging off. So I thought I was going to start spilling seed beads. Here's another. Maybe it's just... No, this one's kind of wrapped around down here. I will have to check it over and see if there are any missing seed bead strands. But otherwise, it's really nice. I like that one a lot too. A lot of the ones I like the most are also ones that I would never really wear. Here's another bright colored bangle to go with that lot. Partly because I don't have the occasion to get super dressed up all the time, and I'm not the type of person to go to the grocery store all dolled up, so I just don't do it very often. But it's just a coil, probably from a key ring or something. Another bangle bracelet. More earrings. All tangled together. Oh, it's broken. This is a fun, funky stretch bracelet, but it is definitely broken and about to completely fall apart. But these pieces would be fun for crafting, so it will definitely go into my craft pile. This is a cool bracelet. but it is missing a couple of the rhinestones. It's a nice hinge bracelet. I picked it up certain I would find a brand on the inside, but I'm not seeing one, and it is missing a few stones. But it is pretty cool. I'm seeing more earrings that I hope I can find a match to. But anytime I tell myself, oh, I hope there's a match to that one, I never get the match. So I should stop telling myself that. Unbranded, but neat. I have gotten a lot of carded jewelry lately that looks so simplistic and is an expensive, nice brand, but the piece itself is not marked. So it's crazy how many pieces that I just kind of toss aside and that's nothing. But they probably, some of them might have been nice, expensive brands. This is marked Chico's. I would have sworn it was sterling when I first pulled it out. So I don't think Chico's uses any fine. I've never, well, it's not magnetic. And I don't think it's intended to look that tarnished. I don't know. I don't think I've ever come across any Chico's jewelry with fine metal on it. But it says balance, truth, courage, wisdom, grace on a word on each of those bars. So I will definitely test that one. Chico stuff is expensive. I don't know why they wouldn't throw in some sterling into the mix, but it's the first time for everything. And another one of these. Some more bangles. And this is a pretty pearl bracelet. Don't know if they're real or not offhand. And then it's got one random little gold disc in there that doesn't seem to make sense with it, but unbranded. Seems a little on the smaller side too. Yay, I found some nicely attached pairs of earrings in the box. That's always a plus. And this is neat. It does say something on it. It's just the pendant. It is missing 3 of the outside stones, but none of the inside stones. And I'm pretty sure it says coral, but I'm not positive. It'll likely be a craft piece though, just because it's got the missing stones. I have learned to also throw out more stuff than I used to. Some of it is just not worth attempting to craft with. Some stuff you just can't incorporate into a craft. So that was hard for me, but I did start actually getting rid of some stuff. This is marked 925 on the back of this little believe charm, but I do not believe that it's 925. So I will definitely, yep, it's marked 925, but it's got a pretty decent magnetic pull to it. And I know some sterling stuff, depending on whatever the metal mixed in with it, might have a pull, but Shouldn't be that strong of a pull, so. Some more bracelets. Giant earring. Earring. Here is another of the same black hinge bracelet. And this one, oh, nope, it is missing a couple stones. Still pretty fun though. I have never replaced missing stones in pieces like that. I probably should. I'm sure I can buy some cheap rhinestones and do it, but for the most part, the pieces I find like that don't appear to have enough value for it to be worth my time. This has a little 4-leaf clover on it, which would make me want to believe it's lucky, but it doesn't appear to be in the style of any lucky stuff I've found before. But it does have the tiny little 4-leaf clover dangle there. I will see if I can find one like that that is credited to Lucky Brand. Another bangle. Earrings. Earrings with chains stuck to them. A lot of progress has been made in this box. You can see the bottom in spots. This is a funky rubber coated bangle. It is peeling on this piece that sealed it together, but that would be a super easy glue job, and I wouldn't include it in one of my large lots like this, but if I glued it down, I would be happy to throw it in a massive jewelry lot. This is fun. Glass bead stretch bracelet. Very neat. Guess I can get some of this stuff out of the way now. My hands already feel completely filthy, guys. That's one thing I hate about this is that feeling of filth all over my fingers when I go through these boxes. But they will be washed, and they will be washed well, and then they will be washed well again, because that's just the way we spend our days these days. I'm not complaining. If I just have to wash my hands to stay healthy, you better believe I'm gonna wash my hands and not complain about it. This is an earring, but it's broken. Guessing this was attached here. Funky, unique. I get a lot of these too, and I'm gonna assume that this had a pendant that was there, and normally, unless they're branded in some way, I will find a pendant and put it on there and include it in one of my large jewelry lots. I don't know that I've ever actually seen people wearing these. Maybe. Working through this tangle. Oh wow, I'm at 40 minutes already. So yeah, I'm guessing this is not all gonna be on one video. I'm gonna have to pack up to leave here soon for the day, so then maybe tomorrow I'll finish up this video and then finish this box in a second video. Just want something to pull free. And it was an earring that I got free. Here are some more of the random feather stuff that I started pulling out at the beginning. A fun turquoise color bangle. Another earring. Yeah, I was worried I wouldn't have all these other feathers, but they all got to the bottom of the box. So, that's cool. Lots of my missing earrings from the top of the box. Those will definitely get shown off in the second video. All I seem to be pulling out right now. I don't want to stop. I hate starting these and then not being able to finish a whole box at once because I get excited and I want to see what's in there, and especially with the tangles and stuff. I want to get through them and find all the fun, exciting gold and jewels and diamonds that are hiding. Now this is marked something. It is a super pretty gold chain. And I think it says 14 kgp, which means it's gold plated. Pretty sure that's what it says, although I'm pretty sure it's not going to show up for you. But I will look at it a little closer. Gold plated is not exceptionally valuable, but something like this is super pretty and would certainly sell. It has something else marked on it. Thinking there might be a brand marking as well. But I am going to have to get the loop out and check a little closer. So, set that one aside to figure out. Some more bangles. Quick magnet test. Nothing good there. Earrings, 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 earrings. Another extra skinny dainty bangle. This is the stuff that fell out to the bottom. So I can clear some of it out, then it makes it easier to get the tangled pieces. Feathers, feathers, feathers. I have a feeling I'm just going to do one big feather earring lot. JJ is the brand on this watch. And I've gotten a lot of JJ brooches and lapel pins before, but I don't know if that's the same maker if they also had JJ watches. So I will check that out also. Seeing if there's anything else worthy of showing off quickly. Sometimes I get stuff at the shake test, sometimes I don't. It's not working for me so well at the moment. But here's a fun crystal glass bead necklace. Oh yay! I just sold a LuLaRoe skirt that I've had this forever. Talking to you guys and my phone tells me stuff, so I can't help but pay attention to it. More bangles. Not really a whole lot of branded stuff in this box. This is just a shell anklet, I would guess. It's a little big, or an extra large bracelet. Not a whole lot of super exciting stuff, but I've already found stuff that'll make my money back from this. And that's really all that matters. So, this is interesting. It has this clasp, and then this section is super short, and then this, which I would have thought would like loop together somehow to turn it into a bracelet. Then I'm not sure why this would be a twist clasp there, but it's really pretty. It's got pretty rose quartz stones. I will have to figure out exactly how this is intended to be worn and why. I don't know. That's interesting. Interesting. More feathers. I'm always excited by this point to see my final earring haul once I get there. I always get super excited about those as I go, and then have fun sorting them in the end. There are some nice golden tone dainty chains throughout here, which is always exciting to me. And I do see some maker tags, although one of them was an NR Avon tag in the mix. But I'm gonna guess there's at least 10 different chains in this little pile up here. Which will take a little more time than I have at this moment to get through, but I just want one more good thing. Give me one more good thing. That's all I ask. It's not too much to ask. This is funky. Untangle you. Untangle you. Get you out of here. Oh, I thought I had it. Okay. Oh, there's even a Macy's Lucky Brand, I think. Yes. A new with tags Lucky Brand piece in this tangled mess. I don't want to stop. Okay. I'm going to call it quits here for now and be back to give you an idea of what I will sell from this first batch, and then do a second video with the rest of this box. So, yeah, it really really don't want to leave. All right, well, I have been at the fine art of detangling for over an hour now. I have pulled out a few key pieces and found an intrusive magnet among the mix that I was able to get out, which was probably what caused a lot of this. But I still have a lot of detangling to go, and there are several chains mixed into this massive mess. So, here's a few pieces that I did untangle, but I'm going to show them all off in the next video. And then here is my massive pile of earrings, so many different feathers, that I will pair together in the next video and show off all of the earrings. So I'm going to keep working on this so I can show you everything else, and I believe there will just be one more video for this 14-pound box.